Hi everyone, I'm Yurka Marquez, and one of the things that always stops me cold on my tracks is the question, so where are you from? I'm a choreographer and scholar. I do live work, site work, film work, and in all of this work, the big question is always, what's the story I'm telling? Why am I saying it? What's important about it? So I'm going to take a moment to read a little clip from Gloria Anzaldua's book, Light in the Dark, Luz en lo Oscuro. You struggle each day to know the world you live in, to come to grips with the problems of life. Motivated by the need to understand, you crave to be what and who you are. A spiritual hunger rumbles deep in your belly, the yearning to live up to your potential. You question the doctrines, claiming to be the only right way to live. These ways no longer accommodate the person who you are and the life you're living. They no longer help you with your central task, to determine what your life means, to catch a glimpse of the cosmic order. Tu camino de conocimiento requires that you encounter your shadow side and confront what you've programmed yourself and have been programmed by your cultures to avoid, desconocer. To confront the traits and habits distorting how you see reality and inhibiting the full use of your facultades. This is some of what we'll be looking at in this course. We'll be looking at how these facts manifest in the works of various artists, not just in the visual arts that everyone assumes, but in performance, in mediated art, in literature, in design. We'll be looking across a series of disciplines to see how do we use language? What words do we use? How do we employ them? What of these words remains undefined, redefined, where defined? In essence, you'll critically examine performance, both from a theoretical and a first-hand experience. And you'll have a chance to look at it as cultural experience, but also as the performances that we do in our daily lives, and how we interact with each other, how we interact with the world around us. We'll look at things like social media and what kind of representation we find there, specifically identified by these trans spaces, the spaces in between, the liminality of our existence. Among the many assignments you'll get a chance to choose an artist whose work is identified as being hybrid, mestizo, or transcultural in some way. And based on your analysis of why this is so, you'll write an imagined manifesto of that artist's stance or positioning in the bigger discussions of the course. You'll also get a chance to actually create a work, a writing, sculptural, ritual, performative, that can be classified as hybrid, mestiza, or transcultural, by choosing both the topic and theme and the materials that align themselves with your concept. In this course, we'll look at hybridity, mestizaje, and transculturation in a broad sense, ways that encase forms of knowing, ideas about knowledge and understanding that move beyond the limitations of disciplines and the borders of language.